Let me start the stream by saying we are playing Islanders New Shores. It's available now. Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. It's the sequel to the minimalist. Would you call it a city builder, Islanders? I don't call it a city builder. Almost, it makes it seem like you're too much on the grind set. You know what I mean? It's a meditative, aesthetic-driven game. It's a cozy game. That's a good way to describe it. This is a sponsored segment. I'd like to say thank you to CoatSync for sponsoring the segment today. If you're on YouTube, you want to type. You don't want to type anything. You want to type "thank you for this video" in the comments. If you're on Twitch, you want to wait 2 seconds for me to change the game name to Islanders New Shores. And wake up, honey, new cozy city builder just dropped. Stop telling YouTube chat to frick off, please. If you're on Twitch, you're going to type !Lost Shores, or look at the pinned comment, or scroll down below the video player to check it out for yourself. It came out earlier this week, and I'm excited to give it a try here. I will move the camera with WASDA. Now show me you can rotate the camera. Watch me whip my ukulele. It's my mashed potatoes. It's the one dish everybody hatos. We'll zoom in and out with... Are you a scroll wheel or an R and F? You got to be a different kind of Unix user to use R and F to zoom in and out, man. I'm not that type of guy. I don't know. My kernel isn't that advanced to do that. R and F is crazy to me. Pick a building pack. Do you want seaweed or brewing? Seeing all this water around me has got me feeling a certain seaweed sort of way. I'm on a seaweed diet, one might say. Actually, you're right. It's one of the best uses for the scroll wheel. There's no doubt about it. Your game is mad zoomed in. You know what? You're absolutely right. My game is mad zoomed in. This is like an inauspicious start, man. It's because I'm using my Uma Musume screen region to play Islanders New Shores. Does that look better? Okay, now here we go. Now, that was just a preview of what it's like to be in my world, where your glasses make the world magnify like 40x, so your FOV goes to like 6. All right, seaweed farm, seaweed field. Let's place our seaweed farm. Rotate your buildings before placing them with the scroll wheel on your mouse. I'm assuming zoom with buildings, right mouse and scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, while you're placing a building. I would like to place you on the shore. But I don't want to place you here because we're getting -2s for these for some reason. So maybe I'll place... Oh, you get a little bonus for being close to the obelisk, huh? Did that say +13? +13, my friends! +13! Wait a second. I also get plus... Okay, give me a +13 for being close to the obelisk. I love that. Get as far away from the obelisk while still getting the bonus as you can. Right there. Huge. While you're placing a building, press and hold right mouse button. Use the scroll wheel to zoom the camera in and out. Gotcha. Place it. All your money belongs to me now. And then I'm assuming we're going to want to place some seaweed fields as well. Move the building around to find the highest scoring spot. Its score will increase or decrease based on other buildings in the bubble. Okay, well, obviously, I mean, that's a +10 off this is just nutty, bro. Obviously, we'll place you. Maybe I could have rotated you to make it a little bit better, but maybe I still could. Fill up this meter with points to receive new buildings. The journey ends when you run out of things to build. Okay. I think this is beautiful. Give me that +11 there real quick. All right, fair enough. Add new building pack or undo. We'll add a new building pack. A brewing pack or a brick making pack. We could probably brew with seaweed. I live in the Pacific Northwest. People are doing all sorts of crazy stuff with beer these days, man. Brewery. Gets a base score for hop fields, statues, and seaweed farms. Over here it's getting a 4. That's a slap in the face, man. Right here it's getting a 10. We'll take that any day of the week. Maybe, oh, on the water would go crazy for the patio, but you know what? You can only do so much. All right, 44. More seaweed fields, hop fields. How do hop fields do? Better close to breweries, worse close to pyres. You know what? That makes perfect sense to me. Let me get 2 of these next to my brewery, please. Holy cow, let me get +7. This is going to be the one that we're putting in the triple IPA. The one that you're like, let's have a couple of beers, and then halfway through the first one, you're like, I'm sleepy. And then the next day, your tummy hurts. That's huge. And 2 more seaweed fields, man. I mean, obviously, we're going to place them. It's a +9, that's a +4. Keep the seaweed pumping thusly. Interlinked. Okay, building pack. Reach a score of exactly 100 points. I might be the GOAT, man. Okay, we have food and we have alcohol. Next thing we need, a city. City center, house, mansion, and more hop fields for free, man? Okay. +19. Holy cow. We're literally going to the moon on this one. So I know this is a non-competitive cozy game where the point of the game is just to enjoy your time, you know, and especially in a world that's so driven by data and analytics and KPIs and, oh, I got to do my daily so I can level up the battle pass before the event expires and stuff like that. But what's the highest score that anyone's ever gotten in history? Because I think we're off to the races right now. Driven by data, that's true. That's what my daughter is most of the time when she's in the car seat anyway. City center. Does well close to the seaweed farm and close to the statue. It's got a very wide AoE too. Dude, city center? Your city's a sucker, my city's a creep, man. Just saying, for a second it appeared that we could place it right there. That's aura. You're absolutely right. We're building the city on rock and roll right there. The city center's freaking over, man. Nobody really goes there. You know why? Because it's on top of a freaking cliff. House. Does well close to city center and statue and other houses. Okay? Let's start building like a residential district just on the outskirts here. Something like that. And then a mansion. Does well close to the city center and the statue. Okay, who would have thought, man? Oh, but it can't be that close to both. House on the hill? House on Haunted Hill? And a second mansion? We're making Hollywood, people. I don't know if I can put another one up here. Can't quite... I don't think I can quite fit you. We're going to have to learn how to... We got to bend the world in our image. It's going to happen. Forget that. It's a horrible placement for a mansion. I'm adding another building pack first. Let me get lumber. Lumberjack. Does well close to statue. Everything does well close to the statue, man. You can't all be right next to the statue. Someone's going to have to be on the outskirts. Look at this. You guys are always talking about walkable cities. Take a look at this one. You're going to have to walk along the rooftops to get anywhere. +14 from that house. I mean, this is madness right here. If you made a statue, what would it be? I was thinking about that because I've been reading my coffee table book about art. It probably just seems this way because, like, history moves a lot faster when you read it instead of when you're living it. But, like, I think we need to embrace honoring more noteworthy figures of the contemporary era, man. Not just basketball players and soccer players like Dwayne Wade and Cristiano Ronaldo. Why can we only build statues of people that died like 100 years ago? We should be building some statues now, man. Chapel Rowan, why not, man? I'm sure there's a place in Tennessee. They could make like a bronze Chapel Rowan at City Hall or something. Dwayne Wade has a statue? Yeah, the joke understander is back in chat. You unlocked a new island to explore. Click the compass when you're ready to continue your journey. First, if you don't mind, let me see if is there a good place for these mansions? Not really, man. I kind of screwed myself by putting City Hall on top of a cliff. Big mistake. Well, let's not even place that then, man. Lumberjack, though. Lumberjack. How about a lumberjack close to trees would probably be my advice. Plus 10? Plus 10 will do. Lumberjacky. And sawmill goes well close to the lumberjack. I love the way that you place buildings in this, man. It's like half vibes based, half analytics based. I respect and appreciate you for all that you are. You go right there. And then, new island, please. Stay to earn more points, but draw fewer buildings from packs. Current draw 5. We go next. Are you sure you want to travel to the next island? You'll lose what you have on this island, but keep your score. Okay, maybe I should have saved my buildings then. Beat an island without hiding any trees or flowers? I can't stop getting achievements, bro. That's crazy. 477? Pick one. Tundra or tropical? Warm climate. I'm tundra coated. Fortune teller's kind of sick. Like, I'm tundra coated personally. Dream vacation for me, Disney cruise. Second dream vacation, Antarctica with a warm jacket. Maybe Iceland instead. Places a cluster of trees, flowers, or fish depending on the surface. Snowy landscapes with ice flows along the shore. Let's send it, man. You ever see that Werner Herzog documentary about what it's like to live in Antarctica? So it's like Encounters at the End of the World or something like that. Encounters at the End of the Earth. It's goated. It's no Grizzly Man, but it's goated. Let me put it that way. Can you give us an impression? The weather is so cold. I can feel my bones chilling into frozen calcium. Even your mind starts to slow down as the temperatures dip below -40 degrees centigrade. Something like that. I'm no Paul F. Tompkins, okay? But I was trying to embody the spirit of Werner Herzog. Sorry, verdure. This is too advanced for a fella such as myself. Where's our statue, fellas? Where's the statue? It's right there. This is horrendous. They hate my verdure.
Resources will vary depending on the surface.
Scheiß auf mein Chungusleben. Let's start with buildings, man. This time, maybe let's start with brick makers. Holy cow. They love being next to the statue, but they hate being next to other bricklayers. I know how that is. It's like, I want to go to a restaurant that's good, but a restaurant that's good is going to have lots of people. But I want to be the only person that's in the restaurant. But I also don't want it to go out of business. Like, life's interesting like that. Yeah, you know what? We placed one. Oh, we're not quite at the next level yet. Okay. Then we placed the other one, maximizing the distance between, like Dave Matthews Band. What do you got for me? Seaweed or brewing? I like seaweed. We can place on the shore, so I like the idea there, and it will still be. I thought it could still be in range of the statue, but mayhaps not. That's fine. The statue only gives a small buff. And it loves to be next to seaweed fields. So that's probably... Dude, out here on the archipelago! That's sick, because then we're going to be able to get so many seaweed fields out here. I mean, this is like... You just got to stack them up, man. A two-piece? Two-piece that stays close enough? Did you hear? I slowly stirred my drink, and as you started to sing, you spoke with broken speech that I could not understand. So then you grabbed me tightly. Are you hearing a little The Dream of Evan and Chan in there? No? Dr. Penfield, I smell burnt mother freaking toast, man. A little bit, just a little bit, maybe? A little bit, a little bit. Sorry, yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's called synesthesia. Does anyone else think that orange and October have the same vibe? That's just Halloween. That's just because orange is a Halloween color. You're not an empath! You're not an empath like me! Brewing or city? I gotta be honest, it seems kind of inhospitable here. Maybe a better place for some, like a brewery. Better place for a priory to like take interest and hire me? To keep his vicary nice and neat? Something like that? Spoke with broken speech. Dude, I can't get it out of my head. The Brewer? The Brewer? Dude, brewery next to a statue? Greater than sign, greater than sign, greater than sign. Brewery next to a statue, 3 greater than signs. I don't know if I can get enough hop fields around you, though. I'm gonna try. I don't have any hop fields anyway, never mind. Fish, statue, seaweed field. Let's just, I mean, this is free real estate, man. To place these out here. Plus 13 on that? Almost there. Probably need to place one more building. We left space for a brickyard close to the statue. That's a given right there. And then we save our other stuff to take it to the next place. Or, chat, should I be placing my verdure? Is my verdure going to go with me to the next island? Maybe? I could have told you that. The stuff doesn't come, but the pulls come. So like these don't come, but this will. I could carry more extra pulls with me to begin with. I'm so glad I played so much gacha. So now I understand what you're talking about. When do I swipe though? Okay, so I should, maybe the play is dump these for high score and then take as many pulls as possible to the next island. I see what you're saying. Say no more. Where's my statue at? And where's my hug? I think that's a goated brickyard. And then Seaweed Farm loves to be close to seaweed fields, but far away from other seaweed farms. Oh, baby. He might be the goat, man. He might be the goat. Ecologically, this doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but within the mechanics of the game, Unk's a genius, and he's bringing 2 free pulls to the next area. Trees, flowers, blooming trees, and fish. I genuinely have no idea where to place you. I get 16 just for putting you in the dirt. This is not really dirt, but you get the idea. Let's send it, man. Let's send it. Right there. Ooh, a boon! On each island, you can earn boons while playing. They can help you out in tough situations. They can only be obtained on the island in which you obtain them. Use them wisely. Add a boon pack or add buildings? I'm assuming we won't be able to take our boon pack with us. But we can't take our buildings either, so I guess we'd rather raise our score. Boon. Oh wait, this is a toolbar. I have to take boon pack. Read it again. They're saying Benson me. That's all I need to know. Select a building to get a copy of, but your choices are limited to a single option plus 5 times. This persists between islands. The next place building can earn 1 point extra from all buildings that don't normally affect its score, but also has a plus 15 point penalty. Select the building to get a copy of, but your choices are limited to a single option plus 5 times. I feel like the dream... Are these buildings? The dream would be to get more seaweed fields because they affect multiple production buildings. Let me see, man. Plus 5 single option. Are the 5 seaweed fields in the room with us right now? Still pretty good on score. I thought we were going to get to place 5 of them. I was getting ready to ult. Reach the required score to be able to travel to the next island. I don't know. Gabourey Sidibe would know what to pick. I know that's true. I'm precious like Gabourey Sidibe. If you see me with a chickadee, no diggity, it'll be giggity, giggity, giggity. Okay, we need to score up a little bit more. Let me see what we got. Oh, I see. I've hurt myself. Unavailable for 5 more picks because of bargain. I have to go with the city. City center likes being next to seaweed farms. Love that. I would, you know, we're literally making like Nook Greenland right here, but that's fine. Huge. Houses and mansions. Mansions love being next to the city center and the statue. Well, listen, bud. You want to live next to City Hall? Don't let me stop you. Look at that. The neighborhood creator. Houses love to be next to city centers and statues. Statue is kind of easier to build around, I think. Dude, it's just very satisfying to place the stuff in, like, I get it now. I feel like I'm playing Wilmot's Warehouse, but like day 2 of Wilmot's Warehouse, when you're like, I'm going to have the most organized warehouse of all time, instead of like day 15 of Wilmot's Warehouse, where you're like, whatever, just just match the colors with the colors at least. Okay, just match the shapes with, okay, we got a pile of detritus over. I don't have time to I'll sort this one out later. Spoilers, there is no later. There is no later. It never gets easier. You will be overwhelmed. But in Islanders, not yet, man. Verdure? The Free Pointler? Mansions? A second city center? Houses love to be next to a city center, man. This is beautiful. We'll put that like right there. Mansions also love to be next to a city center. Can I fit you? Oh, this would cement you as the GOAT if I could fit you. Oh. Next time. It's a game of inches, man. Can I squeeze you here? Slight squeeze. Oh, I can? Because I much prefer a shape like this. And then if we could just fit one more mansion adjacent, just like a little... wouldn't it be cool if part of your house was like over the ice flow? So if your floor ever broke, you froze to death and then drowned? You know what? Save that for a minute. Let's get a building pack. More lumber. Okay. That's good. We haven't had any lumber-related stuff. I know what we do. We drop Verdure. Verdure is free combos. We drop a lumberjack up here. I saw a 24. A 26, man. Place a lumberjack that scores with at least 15 trees. He might be the GOAT. And then a sawmill. Give me that +7. Kill no trees. Respect nature. Respecting nature gives you more points. Use a boon. Add a boon perk. Score multiplier. Multiplies the score of the next building you place by +60%. And we got 2 of them. Holy cow. Take me back to my buildings. This is crazy. Next building we place, it would go crazy if it was a city center, man. Mason. What is a Mason benefit from? Brickyards, statues, and city centers. How big is your area of effect? It's enormous, man. I've activated my score multiplier. You place a Mason? Half man, half a Mason? Why can't I place you? Why can't I place you? He's unplaceable. Oh, does it have to be placed on the side of a freaking mountain? Holy cow. You could just get that other one in there too. Plus 35. Outrageous stats. Earn at least 35 points from one building. Okay, seaweed fields are free. And by free, I mean they give us a lot of points. Come on. I should have, honestly, I should have popped my other boon on that one. Undo. Undo. Boon. Score multiplier. Seaweed field. Plus 27. Outrageous. I'm telling you, there better be a leaderboard, because I actually might be I might be the coziest of all the gamers. Mansions, breweries, and houses. We should get more pulls to save for the next island. I don't think I'm playing it right. I'm playing it with acetylcholine instead of serotonin, man. Breweries love seaweed farms. Say no more. We don't place you yet then. Houses and mansions, my lord. Sawdust and mother frickin' diamonds, my lord. There you go. Plus 8. We'll take that any day of the week. What a nice neighborhood. Mixed use neighborhood. I'm gonna mog you on the leaderboard tomorrow. Nice try, nephew. It's not gonna happen. Nobody's cozier than me. Simply the coziest there is. Plus 11 for that mansion. You could never. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it in there. I don't think we're gonna level again. Let's finish this off. Quick mansion district. What did I got a boon? No, well, no, I gotta click the boon pack. Complete this island can be used once per run. Grants an extra copy of the rightmost building in your bar. I don't really want 2 breweries, but at some point we gotta do something. Okay, breweries love to be next to seaweed farms and statues. And city centers. At their end, well, I can't even get you close to the statue, unfortunately. Let's just go 10 here. And 10 here. And then one last mansion next to the brewery. And then I think we call it next island. Are you sure you want to travel? Yes, I've created paradise. I've literally created Reykjavik. Except there's more people on my island. $14.03 is nutty. By the way, this is Islanders New Shores. It's the sequel. I guess it's a direct sequel, right? I guess there's no story to continue, but it's building on the mechanics of Islanders, which came out a few years ago. It's a cozy city builder. I like a cozy game that is not... Sorry, I don't mean to be rude in the ad read to other games. I like a cozy game that isn't about farming. Why is every cozy game about farming? Okay, I like that it's a goal-driven cozy game, man. Because the thing that makes cozy games not cozy for me is sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do because you're not giving me any direction. And then the people who enjoy the cozy games go, you have to look within yourself and figure out what self-directed reward you want. I would be reading a book right now if that's what I wanted to do. I appreciate here they've given us meters and some tactility and some, you click and hold on things and it goes ding, and it gives you a little bit of dopamine. I appreciate that. If you do too, ! New Shores, or scroll down below the video player. click on the panel art that we put there. Or if you're on YouTube, check the video description and click the link. There was probably a pinned comment as well that has a link in it. And thank you again for the sponsorship. Tropical. With a fortune teller, gain points depending on the number of buildings in your toolbar. Or Temple has the potential to earn you high score but requires you to plan ahead. I'm not that type of beast right now, I'm sorry to say. Who you got, Klimt or Munch? Honestly, is that what Ice Spice was talking about when she said he's a Munch? I think this is like a normie art take, like I'm still a beginner art consumer. Hieronymus Bosch was pretty far ahead of his time, man. Like at a time where people were still mostly painting the middle-aged looking baby doing this, Hieronymus Bosch was like, check it out. What if we made like a pot-bellied turtle that was like eating a whole city or something like that while wearing a top hat? You'd be like, whoa, dude. Did he die like of old age? Or was he killed? Because he feels like one of those artists where like he would have showed a painting to the wrong person and they would have been like, we've got to kill this guy. This painting is evil. This guy is the devil. How did he die? I've got to know. Oh, sorry, I was idle for too long. Sponsor man, can you adjust your title, please? Oh, what did I put the wrong command in the title? It says Lost Shores in the title. It's New Shores. Oh my God, I'm out my aura. Disastrous. Thank you for that. Thanks for keeping me on my toes. Fortune teller earns more points based on the number of buildings currently in your building bar. Okay. Brickmaker Seaweed Farm. I feel like Seaweed Farm gives you more buildings in your bar. Dude, I'm kind of loving the idea. I'm looking at this island, and I'm loving the idea of seaweed fields here, and then farms on the outside, not messing each other up, but all feasting on the seaweed from the middle, bro. How you doing now? Base score +9. Nah, rookie numbers. That is an atoll. You're not wrong. How about like let's put one here. And then we'll place these as close as possible to your outer edge. That way we should be able to feast. It's a little hideous, but that's okay. Okay, I'd like to add a building pack. Brickmakers are brewing. I'm kind of in the same boat, buddy. Brewing gives you a lot of buildings. How's our fortune teller doing? +18. I'm just here to tell you those are still rookie numbers. I want to place a brewery close to a seaweed farm. How about that? Hop fields love to be close to each other and the statue. I didn't pay attention to the statue at all. That's all right. We'll live with that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Seaweed field that's close. Might have to accept that. How you doing? We should have placed you earlier if we were going to do it. That's why I put +9 rookie numbers. I got to place one more. I have to jump that crevice. Sorry. Just stimming for a second. Like that. Beautiful. I gotta place one more. Breaking my balls, Islanders. You're breaking my balls. Okay, add a building pack. Brickmaker. Cities give us lots of buildings. This might be, I might have to relent and place the temple at a +18. Might have to be done. On the other hand, we need to get 54 points on 6 of these. You guys love to be next to breweries, right? Oh, you love to be next to farms. I think. Oh, here's what I'm thinking. Residential over here. I don't think we send fortune teller yet. I think we could do better. You go here. We're gonna get to a boon soon enough anyway. And then mansions surrounded. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this, man. Restart. I will never re-roll my Islanders account. Once I finish the stream, you could buy it off me. Let's keep these houses in here. We hit the next level. Brickmaker lumber. How's our island looking tree-wise? Pretty decrowed tree-wise. I think we go brickmaker on this. Oh, the buildings! 24. It's hard. It's hard to hold on this. We need 47 points. No, we hold. We hold by a mile, man. You'd love to be next to statues. Brickmaker. They love to be next to sand pits too. I think I got the play, man. I'd prefer not to get rid of the rocks because it hampers our nature bonus. Oh my god, you can rotate it. Look at the rotation. "21 might be the GOAT. Huge. Seaweed fields are literally free real estate. If just raise the water a little bit. There you go. We need to place one more building. We still have mansion district surrounding the city center. That's not a mansion, that's a house. No, it's a mansion. Then you add a building pack. It might be time, y'all. Plus 30. Maybe you wait for a boon to try to get double the score on the fortune teller when you freaking place it. You love to be next to brickyards, of which I only have one. I can only place you on the side of a cliff, too. On the other hand, plus 18 is really good for like a single building, man. A second city center. Plus 21 for a city center that touches seaweed farms and has lots of space for expansion. Has hit the island. I see what you did there. And then, I'm sorry for the houses. We're like, it's Vancouver urbanism. We're only building luxury condos, as long as you consider 400 square feet on floor 75 to be luxury. But gas stove. Does have a gas stove. Put this down. This is going to get us to boon. It's almost going to get us to boon. Lumber pack or lighthouse? I'm never taking lumber pack. Give me lighthouse, man. Look at the buildings. 33. We could do better. Lighthouse prefers open spaces. Loves to be close to seaweed farms and fields. I see. I mean, 36. Just experimenting with it. A very visually satisfying image here. I mean, 36 is kind of crazy. And you know what? Originally I was like, I don't like how some of the vision is blocked, but I actually think it's totally fine because I don't think any ships should be in this atoll anyway. Let's drop it. Boon me. This is what it's all about. Add the boon pack. Grow the score area of the next building you place by plus 50 or demolish a building. You get to keep 60% of 2 demolishes. You get to keep 60% of what it originally scored. I mean, increasing the area of the lighthouse probably would have gone sick. I'm trying to think, is there anything that's like a debuff that we'd like to demolish? I don't think so. Uncle Boon Me who can recall his past isles. That might be the wordplay of the segment, to be honest with you. Give me, yeah, maybe increase the area of the fortune teller. Let's see. Fortune teller's at a plus 30. It gets more for lots of stuff we haven't placed, to be honest. No, this is what it gives us in our building bar. I think we gotta place it, man. Give me... But the area of the fortune teller does not affect the score that it gives, I think. Like, it's not... Oh, no, it's getting a bonus from, like, houses. If I could put you in a place to get a benefit from, like, both city centers, maybe, and both... Well, not both city centers, but all the houses, if possible. Let's go, man. Let's send it. It's a cozy game. That means you can't make fun of me for making a mistake. It didn't affect the score at all. It basically did not impact our score. Do not use this. We wait. Second seaweed farm. Did I see? I thought I saw 36 in there. 34. I could live with 34. Huge! And then I can't play Verdure because Verdure is sorry, that's a funny message. The reason I can't take Verdure doesn't affect it doesn't affect our fortune teller. It won't buff our fortune teller at all. Our fortune teller synergy, our ult won't synergize with Verdure, man. Sorry to say we have to go lumber. 45 is like a pretty good score. But I can't help but think that we could do better. Like, a seaweed field that hits both of these would go nutty. Unfortunately, it's also geometrically impossible. But like, one building for 11 points is a huge gain. A mason that benefits from brickyards and city centers, say no more. Plus 15 versus plus 14. Okay, give me my plus 15 then. You benefit from that. No, you okay? You benefit from this. Your greed sickens me. This is literally a walkable city. You genuinely can't be mad at me. Any trees in our islands? Literally, we're living in perfect harmony with nature. 14 points, no trees destroyed. Sawmill. Really? You're going to give me 7 points? 7 points is a legitimate slap in the face, man. You might as well have just stayed home at that level. And then... I think I might have missed peak fortune teller, guys. I'm sorry to say. $10 Eventually we're going to get the right Tetronimo to fit right there. Oh, that's huge. View of a mountain, 3 greater than signs. Okay, new building pack. It's farming. Farming better give us a ton of buildings. It might be time to bust this one wide open. Base score plus 45. Windmill gets a benefit. I bet we're going to pop on you. I bet we're going to pop our ult on you, or our boon. Okay, fortune teller that gives you 53 points. That's the play. That's very satisfying. Listen, I'm not sure if there's anything cozy about that, but that's very satisfying. I did just behold thine emperor's divine might. Bet that water warm as hell. You know what is one of the things they don't tell you about getting old? When you're a kid, you just go swimming. I don't recall being a kid and ever being perturbed by the temperature of the water. Like, first sunny day in April in Ontario, I would be like, I want to go swimming. My parents would be like, the water would be way too cold. I would be like, I don't care. I'm 11. Let's go swimming. I've been to the beach a lot in the past like 2 years. When it's insanely hot outside, your body gets hot. And then you get in the water and you're like, the water's too cold. It's so hot outside, I acclimated to the heat, and now the water is like ice cubes. And when it's cold outside, the water's even colder. I'm like, the older I get, the only way that I can swim is in like an indoor pool, man. It's disgusting. I'm so weak. Were you a chubby kid? Shut up. That might have been it. That might have been it. I was a chubby kid for sure. I also think kids are like, you know, they just love swimming so much, like they crank their metabolism into overdrive or something. Earn points for every connected wheat field. Let me see how you look. Like I can, I have to place you on height maybe? Is that what's going on here? You love statues, city centers, and masons. This to me looks like, you know what, let's experiment. Increase the area, place your windmill here. It has to be on grass, thank you for that. That makes our choice a little easier. Okay, 24 seems decent. Although it's going to be hard to place more wheat on the water, I suppose. And ideally, I would have had you facing the other way just for like aura. That's all right. Wheat field gets better for every connected wheat field, mill, and statue. I can't place a single wheat field in view of our windmill, man. That's so embarrassing. Wheat the long way. Verdure or shaman? We've already done verdure. Let's get shaman, man. Shaman prefers confined spaces. That's interesting. So like you want to be like concealed from view. That's pretty concealed. That's like where I would hide in PUBG or something. I mean, that's pretty freaking concealed too. It's even behind the tent, man. Give me a plus 21 on that. Lumberjacks love to be next to sawmills. Sand pits love to be next to brickyards and statues. And they kind of shoot their sand out, I guess. I don't really know anything about industry, if I'm being honest with you. And we have two. Are you a brickyard? Where's our other brickyard, man? That's a brickyard. Didn't we place two? No, we placed two masons. Give me that. You hate to be next to the other one? That's fine. Just give me that. A wheat field next to our other wheat field. That's a given. That's meta right now. Wheat is big in the meta. A boon, my lord. Add 4 cliff houses on cliff sides, or prevent the next time a building would get a negative score from other buildings of its kind. I think we could do with 4 cliff houses. Because we got a cliff right here next to a city center. That seems sensible to me. I just have to figure out how to place you. I can live with that. Dang, the mother load. It's putting a little bit of, you know, sus on the term cliff house when it's like an inch above the ground, but you know, it's flood protection, man. Send it. Send it. Add a building pack. Give me a fountain. I've never seen a fountain before. Let's see what it does. Loves to be next to houses in the city center. Excuse me. 19-point fountain. 22. 2-point fountain. Fountain next to the water. That's new tech. If only, man. If only I had the guts to feel this way. 14 free points. This is why we planned... Oh, we can't put you there. We got it. We're really getting minus 24 off this? Placing the building will give me minus 16? They hate me, man. Plus 22? One small change in angle? That's crazy, man. Yeah, the sushi on this island is going to be out of control. You put it here, maybe you can get a second one in right there. 10-piece. I'll live with a 10-piece. It should be slotted in accordingly, though. Similarly, another 10-piece. I mean, we're beating this island. They might not like that parlance because it's a cozy game, but this island's going down. Fisher. I can tell you now, there ain't nothing cozy about what we're about to do. Wheat maxing. Wheat maxing. Fisher. Loves to be next to fish. Who would have thought? Oh, whoa! Hang on, I saw a great one in there. Plus 22. Plus 20. Where was my 22 at? Where was my 20? I could settle for 20. Well, I could settle for 24. Forget 20, bro. We got 24 in this. And then larger districts. 13-point mansion this late in the game. Honestly, they're saying he's the best to ever do it. 5-point mansion. They're saying it could be worse. The streets are saying, please build houses for normal people, not just luxury mansions. Sorry, I can't hear the streets. I'm in the suburbs right now. Haters will say it's the third best Arcade Fire album, but I probably put it at number 2. I'm not sitting here and saying we got to rep Arcade Fire in 2025, but I'm sorry. I know I grind this axe every single time. We got to stop pretending Funeral's not a goated album. Yes, it's 21 years old at this point. The world has changed. The shine's come off the rose, but come on. We got to stop pretending that Funeral wasn't the best album of 2004. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else came out that year. There's probably a lot of good stuff. Sing it and maybe we'll see. Then I'll build a tunnel from my window and just called her like, cause the powers, I forget, what's track 4? Track 4 is like Une année sans lumière or something like that. Can I get track 4 off a Funeral, please, Grok? Excuse me. Someone's insulting me. Who said? Who said good news for people who love bad news? Fine album. You're expecting me to say underrated here, but no, I'm going to say overrated, even though I think it's got some good songs. But it doesn't clear Funeral, and it's the beginning of the end of Modest Mouse in this house. So no, you do not. I don't know. I haven't listened to every album that came out in 2004. I imagine if I looked at a list, I would find it hard to put it in the top 10. But Sung Tongs clears by a mile. You're absolutely right. A Ghost is Born clears. Hot Fuss? No, man, I'm a millennial, but we go to different schools for sure. That's all right, though. I don't hate you for it. I'm a different kind of Killers fan in that I'm not a Killers fan, but also the one that I hold the lighter up for is not Mr. Brightside. The one that I can't stop tapping my foot to is, if I hear it in the grocery store, is All These Things That I've Done. I think they knocked it out of the park on that one. Or the one where he goes, sometimes you'll hear your name from the back of the restaurant. Just the way he says restaurant just sticks in my head, man. If you can't hold on, hold on. Thanks for the advice, forehead. Twitch culture has been an absolute disaster for discussion of anything. And I am loving every minute of it, man. I'm loving every minute of it. Oh, I have a new building pack. Sorry, I was worried I wasn't going to make it. Now I think we go Verdure, man. The reason I think we go Verdure is because we got a Fisher. The Fisher is going to go crazy. Maybe not. I thought, I guess you only get the bonus when you place it. I thought he was going to get disproportionately buffed off of that. I guess you place the Verdure first, and then you place the Fisher. That's order. My bad, y'all. That's order. Did I see a 20? Plus 14, plus 7, plus 8, plus 8? What do you like to be next to it? Oh, let's start from brass tacks. There's like order of operations. Wheat fields get placed first. Then seaweed fields. Buddy, they're loving it. It's the end of Tangled. Boon me? Wait, we made it! We still boon now. Add a terrace or summon a wisp. Select the building to attach a wisp. Grants plus 5 points when scored with and moves the wisp to that building. That's interesting. Probably something you want a little bit earlier. Terrace is interesting. I just want to see how it works because we already got this island anyway. Holy cow. Oh, man. I mean, that's sick. I don't know what I'm going to put out here, but that's sick. Oh, man. I mean, this is where Aerosmith's going to play when we have the Tulip Festival. Might screw up the fisherman's whole thing, but whatever. Okay, we keep our pulls, so let's place our buildings. Maybe we'll get one more pull. Don't say that. I got in trouble for saying that. Don't say that. People thought I was endorsing Alcatraz when I said Alcatraz is cool. I said it was a cool idea for a prison, which makes it horrendous for human rights, okay? The cooler the prison, the worse it is for people. The prison from Face Off, where they have metal boots and a metal floor, and then when the riot starts, they turn the boots into magnets so their feet get stuck to the floor. That's cool. I'm not saying that they should do that. I'm just saying it's a cool idea to see in a movie, okay? I'm not saying they should make Azkaban. I'm just saying... The prison from Face Off has aura, okay? I think you're being disingenuous if you disagree with that, which is a rhetorically fallacious way of saying I must be right. Okay, you know what? Too many. Oh yeah, no wonder I can't. The houses are too freaking big, man. I can't place them. You want a big house? Just move into one of the mansions, bro. In the Hollywood Hills. Anything? There you go. I mean, like, it's a walkable neighborhood, man. I don't know if you're ever going to get placed. I think we're basically done with this one. I don't think I'm going to score up. I don't think we can really place too much more. Well, you know what we could do. Kind of inconvenient to get home if the elevator's on the fritz, but... Bit of an exclusive neighborhood for sure. Alright, we kind of stalled out on this one. Let's go to the next one. At least we got a pull immediately. By the way, this is Islanders New Shores. Thank you again to Coach Sync for the sponsorship. I feel bad calling it a cozy game. I think it is a cozy game, but it's like, you know what it reminds me of? I don't know if devs are in chat. Was Rimmed Capsule an inspiration for this? Rimmed Capsule is how, like, that's how people know I'm a real one. It's a fairly old Swedish indie. I'm trying to think how to describe it. A minimalist real-time strategy game that I played and admired. I liked it, but I also admired it because real-time strategy games have a reputation for being very difficult to get into and requiring you to fully saturate your brain at all times. This was like a reimagining of the real-time strategy genre, so you could play it in almost like a cozier way. This is what I'm thinking about this as well. It's like it's obscuring. Well, it's not obscuring. I was going to say it's obscuring most of the data that's happening behind the scenes, but I don't think it's the case. It's like instead of saying, like, this is what bothers me sometimes about Civilization. No, not to insult another goat, but you know, you place like a farm tile and then you go to enhance it and it's like, well, if you enhance this, it has a plus 17% for every stream next to it. And then it also, if your farmers are leveled up to, if you have a stack of 64 farmers that are on it, then it gives another 3/4 bonus times like the equations. I'm sure there's a reason for it for like game balance, but the amount of complexity that goes into making decisions can sometimes be paralytic. I like the idea that this is more like it has the data on the screen, which allows you to easily condense it in order to make a decision. You're like, oh, if I put it here, it gives me 36 points. I'm going to put it there. You get like almost all the strategic meat without any of the strategic gristle. Paradox fans, cover your ears. I'm a Paradox guy too, or at least I used to be. Lava? Safe haven in the searing innards of the world? Mountain Shrine. Place it up high to best utilize its large score area. Tropical ley line and a sauna can only be placed along the coast, providing outdoor comfort for your islanders. What's it like when you're ranting and you just see a bunch of cartoon ducks shaking their ass in chat? It genuinely does not bother me. It's actually kind of a vibe. I'm glad you're keeping yourself entertained. If maybe you're like, I don't know what he's talking about with Rimmed Capsule, but I can at least put duck ass in the chat. Every once in a while, I have like a horrific vision where I remember that I'm not talking into a screen to nobody, and then it's like robots replying to me. Like right now, I'm talking to people, and there are like thousands of you at your office, on the bus, on the train, on your phones, at work, in your house, typing duck ass in chat with like, you have like faces and brains and stuff. And it is genuinely to me, I think it's the closest I come to experiencing cosmic horror. It's like, I don't think that mankind was built to be that close to the awareness of the idea that you're being perceived by that many people at one given time. Especially with not being prepared. Like, this is all coming off the top ad hoc at runtime. This is like how Doctor Strange felt when he glimpsed Dormammu. When we knew Dormammu was like an abstracted villain that was just out there, it's like, okay, whatever. But when he's in outer space and he's facing a being that is beyond his own comprehension, I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna go with the tropical ley line, man. I'm chill again. Now I'm like, you're not real anymore. You're not real anymore, and I can do my job. You're real. I have to believe that you're not real in order for me to do my job. It's being a person is weird, okay? That's very Kurt Russell from Vanilla Sky. You're right. Nobody said that. No, I just wanted to say that nobody said that. I'm real. I'm real. Tech support! Tech support! You know what I'm talking about? Can I do it in 50 minutes? as I am presently mid-sponsored stream. That's a no. Okay. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I apologize. I'm back. Let me hydrate here. Delicious. Okay. Sauna. Stairs must be connected to water. Me when I'm putting a boat in the Minecraft. You love to be close to a ley line. How do I know what a... I know conceptually what a ley line is. I don't know what it looks like in the game, though. That's a ley line. Okay. Got me on my knees, ley line. Begging mama, please, ley line. You ever been to a sauna, IRL? I've been inside of a sauna, but I will say, I do think that there is a... I mean, what's the base case that an adult male dies of heart disease? There's a lot of things you can die from. I'm going to say like 20%. There's other things that are up there too, but maybe like 15, 20%, something like that. It's up there, I'm sure. Maybe even higher. I think I have a higher than median risk of dying of heart disease. And the reason is that when I get in a hot tub or a sauna, my heat tolerance is like 0. I enjoy it for like a minute to 5 minutes, and then I get like really sweaty, which is, I would think, what the point is, and like lightheaded, and sometimes even I'm like, my chest starts to hurt. So I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I try to keep it to a minimum, let's put it that way. Drink water? Oh, why didn't I think of that? Okay, 1 second. Water platform. Water platform loves to be close to other water platforms and ley lines. This one might be tough, man. I feel like someone's gonna love being close to the sauna, right? Like if we only have that one ley line, we can't reach it from where we're at. I guess we can dig in the mountain just a touch here, but I think 13 is going to be as good as it gets, man. And you'd like to be close to other water platforms? I mean, here's what I'm thinking. Water platform. Water platform. Water platform. Then, brickmakers or brewing. We don't have good brewing synergy yet. I think we just go brickmaker. Brickmaker seems nice to place when you don't have other advantages. Have you gotten a butt for yet? No. Have you? That's 9. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6. Okay, I'll try to... I like placing you right there. And then another brickyard. If I could squeeze you... Oh, if I can't squeeze you, that's fine. I'll place you right there on the edge. 2 sand pits. Brewing or city? It's got to be city. And then... I'm thinking I love the concept of a city center right here. Even if it gets more points right here, I think we farm more points on the backside. Speaking of a buff 4, by putting that right there. And then we try to surround it. Like that is beautiful right there. I bet we can fit another one right in there. We could fit another. Oh, it's not as goated as I thought. That's fine. I mean, like, look at this, man. Little bit of planning goes a long way. Someone should have told Boston. No disrespect to the Islanders devs if you happen to be from Boston, which is probably like 8% chance. my apologies. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I get it. One moment, chat. You might have been talking to the cats. Water platforms and sand pits. Am I crazy? Doesn't this... I thought the sand pit shot out sand. You can't be built up. You can't be built on grass. It does. It has to be built on sand and then it shoots out sand. Makes perfect sense. You love to get as many rocks as possible as well. Right there. 15, I could live with that. And then can't we just put another one pointed in exactly the other direction? And farm 15 off of it that way? That's huge, man. We already have more buildings. Let's take a look at what those buildings might be. Brewing and lumber. Taking a look at my island. We got kind of like, we got a lumber setup over here. Lumberjack here. Sawmill right next door. Unified districts, man. Yeah, you might, this is like Venice, man. You do need like a gondola to get around, but the setup is kind of sick. I still think if I had to choose one of these islands to live on, I'm going tundra mode, but... Why is it illegal to have sand in your luggage? It's just sand? I think it's an environmental thing. It's one of those things where like I always think like when I'm going through security anywhere, the less obvious a rule is, the better the reason is for it. Like I have no idea why you can't bring fruits or vegetables from Canada to the United States in your car. I guess because the fresh fruit you have could have parasites that the border officers would shoot if they tried to cross the border. Like, I know why they're like, don't bring like a flamethrower. That makes perfect sense. So I follow that rule. But the rules that are like way more, I wouldn't say counterintuitive, but like way less obvious of a rule, those are the ones that I really respect. Because I'm like, they must have a good reason to say like, don't bring sand in your luggage. You know what scares me these days every time I fly? Realizing that like 80% of the people who check in are on their phone while they're talking to the agent at the gate. And then getting up to the gate agent and realizing they're asking you very important questions like, hey, did you pack any lithium-ion batteries in your checked bags? And every single person is like, yeah, no, yeah, wait, what do I have to say? What do I have to say to get on the airplane as fast as possible? No, yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Every time I'm flying, I'm just like, please, God, no Samsung Galaxy Note 2s in the checked baggage. I'm just praying they've got no Samsung Galaxy Note 2s in the checked bags, man. I do that? You gotta take that stuff out of the checked baggage, man. Could be responsible for like a horrific event. Oh, it was the Note 7 that exploded. My bad. I had a Note 2. That was a good phone. Sorry to the Samsung Corporation. I still use your product. In fact, I use 2 of your products. But maybe if you work for the Samsung Corporation, you can explain why I paid so much money for your TV, and then every time I open up the TV, aka turn it on, it advertises to me when I already paid for it. It's always trying to get me to buy Timothy Chalamet's Chanel fragrance, man. I wear Old Spice. Building pack. Brewing or verdure? Here's my thinking. Verdure, and then try to hold for a fissure. That's my strat. And then water platform. Another lumberjack. There's gotta be a better place. 14, there you go. That's what we're looking for. The way you say verdure just scratches my brain. Love to hear that, I think. I love to hear that. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Dude, we're actually mogging. We're mogging the cozy game. We're gonna go Mason. We still don't have great brewing. Brewing? We don't have great brewery setups, I think. I think we want a second city center. This is like, we're making Minneapolis and St. Paul. I always wanted to ask Minnesotans, which one's better, Minneapolis or St. Paul? You definitely hear more about Minneapolis. Like Minneapolis, it gets a lot of the press. It's like, I think chat's like 70 Minneapolis, 30% St. Paul. I'm not trying to start a fight. I know it's probably like, there's like deep-seated rivalries. I'll give Minneapolis some credit. They have a great airport. Not that relevant to me as a guy who will probably only fly into it like a handful of times in his whole life, I guess. But it's a nice airport, man. Not just nicer than you would expect. It's just nice. St. Paul is dead. They closed the last grocery store. No, man, no shot. I make fun of Bellingham for having no escalators, but no grocery stores is crazy. That's just a lie? Okay, I got trolled. Sorry. You two are vulnerable to propaganda. What do you like? You like to be close to ley lines in an unblocked array. We know what we're doing with lumberjockeys. We're putting them over here-ish. Maybe there's another unfettered island? Yeah, exactly. Good stuff, man. Come on. This? Dude, we have to get 4 boons on this one. We might be cooked. Prevent the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting. Complete this island. This boon can be used only once per run. No shot. We don't give up. On the other hand, maybe we should. Maybe we should. And then try it. No, this island looks sick, man. This island looks awesome. I'm trying to think of when we would use this. Prevent the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting buildings. So we could place lumberjacks surrounded by other lumberjacks without them getting a negative penalty. I can live with that. And we get 3 of them in the hopper. Like, that's huge, man. Or a double city center. You're so real for that. That would go crazy. We're making like Agrabah here. Okay, there you go. Masons. Masons love to be next to brickyards. Our brickyards are over here. Plus 20, bro. Any chance we can get some love from the island's backside? Absolutely. Seaweed farm.
Seaweed farm. Seaweed farm.
Okay. We can work with it. We want to see more water platforms, yes, but we want to see, I think, more lumberjacks. Ley line is popping off, man. Seaweed farm. Loves to be next to. Ley line, but it's not that big of a deal. I think what it loves the most, I mean, if I had a, that might be goated, man. That might be the best to ever do it right there. And then you got all these nooks and crannies. This is hallelujah. All the chatters who said I was lying, name one grocery store in St. Paul now that Lund's is gone. Anybody in chat? Would anybody like to counter that? I think he might have gotten you. Target. And I was reading the digital newspaper this morning. I got an old-fashioned ad, and it felt so good. It felt like all this like social media programming that I'm doing is actually working. I got an ad from IGA that said ciabatta buns are on sale this week for $3.99. It wasn't an ad trying to sell me business-to-business software as a service. It wasn't an ad trying to a new stock trading platform or something like that. It said, "Hey, old ass, bread's on sale this week." It felt so good. It felt like after years of taking L's against technology, I finally got one over on them. And it's we didn't win the war. We just won a simple battle, but still. Sorry. You just I like that the idle animation is keeping me honest. Honestly, it did kind of work on me. I don't know. I don't really see myself going to IGA, but I might buy some ciabatta. It's not my favorite bread, but like, it's been a long time. Nah, we want you over on this side, Unk. We'd love a platform that could fit in that spot, so maybe we'll just build over here for now and wait for like the goated Petronimo. Farming pack. Do we want farming or brewing? Brewing likes to be next to seaweed. It's going to be hard for us to swing that. Do we have a good grass patch for farming? I think we do, man. I think we do. Stop. I'm not letting the Minecraft movie stims leave, man. I'm imagining I have to build wheat on grass. So I know that this is like, it's a big point generator here, but there's no place to put my wheat fields. So I'm gonna place it right here and then try to surround it with wheat. Kind of bad for nature, but like... Yeah, you're not wrong, librarian. The chicken jockey supercut is going to be like a genuine cognito hazard. I should get in this comment before someone says, who taught him cognito hazard? It has made a reemergence in the vernacular. For me. I can't speak for you. Oh, I might try. Dude, we're the greatest residential city planner of all time. Nobody's building neighborhoods like me in this game. Common. Okay, let me see the... Oh, wrong piece. Okay, seaweed. Jockey. Goes right there. Shaman loves to be secluded. I mean, that's... You're getting pretty secluded out here, Unk. You got nothing at all. How could this be a +1, man? Oh, because you want your rays to be blocked. Yeah, if I could block more of your rays. Oh, now we're talking. There's got to be something in here. 21? I can live with 21. There was a 25 there. Mods? There's another shaman? I could live with this 23. Plus, this is like a much more convenient shaman. It's like still, it's out of the way, but it's still like close to the city center. It's like when Vancouverites go camping in Squamish. Just +2, even if you're not from around here. I promise, it makes sense. Vancouverites be like, I went camping this weekend. Then you find out they were in White Rock. Whatever. It's just fun to talk sometimes. All right, we got to place our lighthouse. Lighthouse loves to be... Why can't I place you? Oh, because you probably have to be on land, now that I think about it. Makes a lot of sense for a lighthouse. Dude. I mean, you're not getting blocked out here. Plus 34? I don't think we're going to make it to the fourth one here, though, man. Brewing or fountain? It does seem like a fountain would go insane. We need like a heck of a combo. You're cooked? Mods, open the channel point bets, please. I saw a plus 36 in there. The points are really starting to matter. Plus 36, but placeable. Plus 40. Plus 42. Huge. And we get another boon. This could save us. Demolish a building. You get to keep 60% of what it original. What? The thing is, like, there's no building that's like screwing us, I think. Because it's not like you can demolish and replace it. You just demolish it. I think we got to just go verdure. How do you feel about Trader Joe's? We don't have them in Vancouver, but I feel like if we did, I would shop there 2 times a month. I feel like having an air fryer makes it the greatest store there where you can buy food. From what I can imagine, at least. From what I can imagine. It's peak air fryer store. I love that, man. It's only air fryer food, though. I can live with that, man. It's true, we do have M&M meat shops, man. Not to make fun of my own country, but I've never, I haven't been to one since I was like 12. Okay, I think it's verdure. Someone said verdure and go for fish. I'm assuming that means I should verdure and just place out in the middle of the ocean. We don't have to place them all at once either. Gives us a building. A Fisher! Oh my god, this changes everything. Where the combo's going crazy. Verdure, boon me. Where's my, oh, there's 2 more. Okay. Verdure. Fisher. Honestly, it's not quite as goated as I thought. We'll save it as like a get out of jail free card because we might get more verdures. Now I am thinking water platform. That's actually like a pretty good placement right there. Let me place the obvious ones first here. Sand pits. I'm not burning a boon to save 4 points. I'll take my plus 11 and chill. Unless we got like a serious rock island over here somewhere. Dude, we do. We do. There's plus 13. Wheat fields. It's our first one. Pretty sick though. Still got Fisher. We got double mansions as well. This is a sequel. Thank you for asking, by the way. I got a little off track. This is Islanders New Shores. Exclamation point New Shores. Came out earlier this week. Steam. PlayStation. Xbox. Nintendo Switch. Exclamation point Lost Shores to check it out for yourself. I don't mean this as an insult. Chatters who know me will know that this is like the greatest compliment that I could give. It's Lost Shores, not New Shores. Sorry, I got it confused with Animal Crossing again. This is the greatest compliment that I can give. It's fake cozy. It has cozy aesthetics, but it has mechanics-driven gameplay. It's got cozy aesthetic. We love cozy aesthetics. but we love the dopamine mechanics as well. It is New Shores. It's not Lost Shores. Mods, when I said it right the first time, librarian, compile a list for me. I said it right the first time. 8 people, say 4 to 12 people said he said it wrong again. I want a list of those names. Have it on my desk by this afternoon, please. And I want the list from Ludwig's tournament too, where people said put her on pace. And then when I put her on pace, everyone went, she's on pace. I saw you say there were 21 chatters there. I want that list. I want that list. One second. I don't want to have to burn my Fisher here. What do we got? Park. I do feel like a park would go crazy with all the civic infrastructure we have. Nah, man, we might make it. If I may, you might find this a bit of a waste. I think burning is sustainable to place a sawmill that doesn't get hurt by the other sawmill being here. That's a 7-point gain. If I could get 3 7-point gains out of that boon, I would consider that a positive. Similar, I think I might say exactly the same thing for Lumberjack, man. Holy cow. I don't even think that's a 7-point gain. I think that might be like a 20-point gain. And then parks. Parks do insanely well in the city. I could have told you that. They have to be on grass, I'm assuming. There's a plus 18. I'm just going to put you on the plus 17 because the grid lines up better. And then, again, if we could get Verdure, so Fisher would be worth even more. Any chance you would... Oh, it'll squeeze right in there. Huge. What do we have here again? One more sustainable. That's right. Okay. Plateau. It's got to be a plateau, man. More parks. I'll settle for a plus 17 there. Water platform.
Oh, that's why you plan ahead, Bostonians.
That's why you plan ahead. He gets it. He really gets it. Sometimes he gets the name wrong, but he got the spirit. Okay, we need 40 points. This one's going to be tricky. I ain't going to lie to you. This one might be a bit of a stretch. We're close to another boon, though. There's 10. There's 11. No, we make it. We make it. Five? Nah, we'll stick with a 9. And then a plateau. What do you do well next to? City centers? Masons. I have a mason somewhere. You stink? Be nice to just build you right there. We could build like a Sector 7 type thing from Final Fantasy. That would be nice to have a demolish. I guess it's kind of a low value demolish. Are we really just going to use it as a water platform? It seems a little underwhelming. Don't do that. But the points, man. Is Boston actually nice? I think it's a noteworthy city. It's got a lot of history, beautiful architecture, for sure. Did you see that? This is very animal spirits coded. Did you see the Joe Weisenthal post where he said, it's so funny to me when people say that city has good food? Yeah, it's 2025. Everywhere does. I was thinking about that, man. I think that's true. I'm not saying that there's not cities that are better and worse for food, but I'm like, it really used to be like when I was a kid and I lived in the country. How did you have Joe Weisenthal's X account ready to go, man? That's crazy. When I was a kid and I lived in the country, the restaurants were garbage, man. They were so bad. Nowadays, like, even in like the early 2010s, you would travel and you would be like, man, the food here is horrendous. I can't wait till I get home. Now, anytime I go anywhere, I'm like, the food the problem is the food everywhere is almost all the same, but it is also like almost all actually really good. The incidence of me eating at a restaurant and being like, wow, this food is just okay is like very rare, man. It's very, I'm easy to please, don't get me wrong, but still. Okay, sorry, I got lost in the sauce for a second. I would prefer not to place my Fisher yet, because I could get verdure. What the heck is Hut, man? Hut loves to be next to city centers. Oh, and it's got an absolutely goated radius. That's awesome. Yeah, put my hut right there, dude. Changed my sheets today. You proud? 100%. 100%. That's changing the sheets is like my number one. I have no pressing chores that have to be done this weekend. So I'm going to do the top of the list, nice to do chores, which is changing the sheets. It feels awesome. When you enter a Saturday and you're like, it's 9 a.m. and I have some free time. Well, oftentimes the people are still in bed at 9 a.m. So it's kind of a bad comparison, but you know, early enough in the day at least. We're going to the moon! No, we're going to the boon. Shrink building? Add a statue. Shrink building. Shrinks the next building you place by 20%? What would we want to shrink, man? I agree that it might just be a statue. But when we place the statue, it will buff all buildings that get benefits from statues. So actually, even though it says +0 or +3, I think this is actually going to give us like 1 billion points. But first, Mason me. Mason with no brickyard greater than sign. I don't think it will, just new ones. They're scamming me. Second sauna. Holy cow, I mean, we're going to the moon, man. I can't believe I thought we were going to lose. In that case, we should place the statue first. That way we farm off of it. Yeah, exactly. Then you're going to hut me? Maybe a house fits in this beautiful spot right here. I guess the other beauty of a hut is that it fills empty space. But I've done such a good job at crafting like a dream city. There's not that much of that, man. Oh, I'm going to the moon. I'm going to the moon, man. Saunas like to be next to lumberjacks. Whoa! 50 point sauna? Lumberjacky. Park. I get up on when I want, except on Wednesdays when I'm rudely awakened by the dustman. Park life. You're not grass. You can't be placed there. You're not grass. You have to be like. You have to be on grass. Maybe like that. You're like, brother, a park is like Roger Federer, best on grass. I couldn't think of like a Nadal one. Clay's not as versatile of a surface. something like this. We have a building pack. Tower? Rapunzel, let down your mother freaking hair. I mean, the huts are just so satisfying to place, man. They're like Rocky and Adrian. They fill gaps. I'll settle for a 21. Then the shaman likes to be not perceived. Prefers not to be perceived. Don't type same, by the way. I was too late. Somebody had already typed it. +5 is actually flicking me. You can't get more remote than this, bro. If I could put like a water platform out there, that'd go crazy. Okay, tower. Tower loves to be close to Mason. Houses. We have so many houses, bro. 43-point tower. Don't you like being next to saunas, too? It's like 43 is about as good as it gets here. He's actually doing it, man. I don't believe it. Take me to buildings. We have another mason. We have 2 fishers. We literally own you. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is, and they thought I was. We got another tower, man. +13. Oh, because it's too close. Oh, it's not too close. You go sustainable. Oh, it's not a production building. Okay. Well, that's fine. Don't we have a lumberjack or something? Lumberjack? Oh, we just cancel that. I mean, +37. We'll build our own district over here, man. How goes city building? Well, I'm just being like 100% with you. I think I might be the GOAT. Are you? This is your Brickyard City. Okay, use sustainable. Build a brickyard. Give me 24 points. I want to farm up some pulls. We got another boon. Sealed boon. Receive a random boon pack and +15 points. Sealed boons will persist between islands. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Well, we have to use this boon, though. Neighborly. Prevents the next time a building would get negative score from anything. Select an area to make all trees blossom for +2 points each. They will count for flowers and trees. 3 neighborly bonuses. Okay, 1 second. Do fishers get a negative bonus from other fishers? It might be time to... Chad, don't mess with me. Where's my verdure? Where did I place my bird? I think I placed it here. Sorry, I had to put myself in the right position. I think it's got to be Fisher. Neighborly. Fisher. They love each other. They're in love, bro. Tavern. Tavern with no brewing. Let's give it a try. I have to engage in some trade. This city may never end, man. I shouldn't have used my building pack now that I think about it. I should have gone to another island, but we might just ride this one out and see how high we can go. Like, I think we're going infinite. I'm receiving comms. They're saying, please stop playing the game. Stop playing the game. You're making it look too easy. We're going to be... So many people are going to purchase it because they're going to think it's the easiest game of all time and they're going to want to farm Steam achievements and then they're going to be mad at us because it's actually impossible and you're making it look too easy. Sorry. You knew what you were getting into. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the last time. Oh my god, double hut? Double hut setup in the center of the city? The city's been dead since you've been gone, but it's alive since you've been back, man. No, don't save the polls. Go infinite on this one. Taverns like to be next to city centers and houses. I'm not even gonna sweat it, man. I'm just gonna keep expanding out here. Another boon. It never ends, man. Reroll choices 4 times. Rerolls persist between islands. Oh my God, man. This must be how they felt when they made New York. They're like, we looked at all the mistakes we made with Old York, and now we're gonna make a city that's absolutely perfect and has nothing bad about it at all. That's huge. Wait, don't I have like a... Yeah, give me a neighborly. Pop it down. Pop it down right there. Okay, 1 second. I got too many boons, man. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Warehouse. Loves to be in industrial areas. It just doesn't look right like that. Maybe like that. Holy Birch. Grass patch goaded for placing parks. No. You can't do this to me. Not when we're this close to greatness. $15 points. I have to try to go infinite. I know what I must do. First off, there has to be a goated spot for this shaman, man. There has to be. Would have been nice, yeah, I could have put you here and used the neighborly bonus or something like that. You have another building pack? I guess that's true. That's a good point, because I'm not saving my pulls. I'm not saving my pulls. There was a plus 18 back there? Back here? Sorry, I keep rotating the camera. It's like impossible to give me instructions, I'm sure. Other island? Can you be more specific? I'm sorry. I can't. Other rock? This one? This one? With the wheat fields. The wheat. Of course, the wheat fields. Oh, dude, that right there would be a goated shaman spot. Honest, I could live with a plus 13. And then I guess, like, smoke them if you got them. I think this is my forever city right now. Fortune teller. Fortune teller gets a bonus from buildings in hand. Of which we presently have none. Does seem like it'd be nice to get brewing pack like out of the queue so it's not a choice every single time. Brewers love to be next to pops. Makes perfect sense. Also love to be next to city centers. Another perk. Now I'm like, oh, maybe I'm like, now we want fortune teller, but we don't need fortune teller because now we got circus. Circus. Loves to be next to taverns and... Oh my God, a Cirque du Soleil in the city center? Wait, they hate to be next to mansions? Have you seen ticket prices for Cirque du Soleil, brother? Okay, I think we drop a 30 rack on him. Quick 50 pot. Sealed boon gives you a boon and 15 points, okay. Fisher, can't place. Sand pit. Sand pit. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's kind of... Feels kind of cool, though. Sand pit. Try it out. Try it out. See if you like it. Yeah, +9. A sauna that points at the lumberyard. Crazy aura. 42 points. I did it. It made me feel nothing. All right, well, different strokes for different folks, man. First off, here's a stroke for you. Boon Me. Demolish or Blossom. That's a reroll. Level Up. Grants points to unlock the next building pack or another sealed boon. That's a boon in 15 points. We take that by a mile. That's crazy. And then houses close... Oh, mansions close to the city center, houses on the outskirts. Insane. Build 120 buildings on the same island. I might be... Like, at first I was joking, which is rare for me. But now I actually think I might be the GOAT. I didn't even place my hops, man. There's no grass to put the hops on. There's no... The brewery cannot function, bro. This ain't grass either. Oh, but it is the perfect smoky eye. Oh, snap. Fortune teller or market? It's market by a mile. I don't even know what it does, but it's new. Loves being close to warehouses. That's not going to happen. I'll tell you right off the bat, that's not going to happen. You can have your own square if you want. You can have your own 88-point square. Oh! Holy cow. Reach a high score of 5,000 points. Lumberjacky. Water platform. There's nothing to do with the hops. Water platform is like, it's points by itself, which allows us to get to the next level. We're so close to a boon as well. Give me a hermitage. I don't even know what it is. Holy cow. Hates to be in urban environments. Loves to be in the wilderness. Loves to be in nature. +0. You know what we need? We need to save these until we get water platforms. What do you like to be? You like to be next to sauna? Parks. Ah, this might be trash, I'm afraid. That might be my fault. Hut hike. I think it might be time to crack these boons, y'all. I don't think it's glue yet. We got plays. Let's go into our boons. Crack this one. Add a statue. Crack this one. Shrink building. 3 shrunken buildings. I was thinking, I like the idea of shrinking. Oh, you know what? Shrinking the hermitage is kind of sick too. Shrinking the market allows us to build stuff around it. But the question is, does anything benefit from being around the market? Like, do houses like to be around markets? Frick you, man. You can shrink a hermitage? Yeah, you got to place it first, though. That's the problem. Or wait, is it shrink the next one you place? Shrink the next building you place. Here, let me try this on for size. 20% smaller hops. Use 8 boons on the same island. And then the question is, what do I want you to be close to? I mean, multiple saunas is sick. Wait, there's something in there. +17. It likes wheat the most. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Literally get a life. I said wheat, by the way. All I could think of is that you could double shrink it. It will fit. I don't think it's gonna fit, man. I don't think it's gonna fit. I don't know if I've ever been more flicked than this. On your main island, you're not being serious though. My main island where it gives me negative 66 points for putting it down. On the side? You mean this side, right? Like, because the whole, I'm not trying to be rude. The whole thing is sides. Okay, never mind. You're the goat. You're absolutely right. And then a sand pit. A sand pit. A sandbag. Remember that? We're 13 away from the next level. Lumberjockey might get you there. I need a 13-point lumberjockey. I need a Max Winnie. 13-point lumberjockey gets us to the next level. Then you add a building pack. Wall. What do I have in hand right now? I don't have much in hand, right? I still feel like a fortune teller in the city center will go crazy. And just place it early. It's only given us base plus 15, but... $37? We live with that for sure. Did we get another boon? We didn't get another boon. I should have placed my statue first. I should have placed my statue first. Let me take a peek at something. If I could build... I could build a water platform that still allows us to place a hermitage somewhat close to our wheat. That might be the play. What if it doesn't fit, man? It'll fit. It'll fit. If it doesn't fit, we use the shrinkler. Chat. Oh, it has to be on grass? The heck are we putting over here then? Cancel that. What else we got? Statue? Park? Park likes to be next to statue. Sure, fine. Statue. Statue not that close to other statues. Okay, now we... Oh, no, we can get another boon. I thought we might be cooked, but I think we can get another boon. I don't think a 20% shrink is going to fit that. Park. Park in the right spot could go crazy. Plus 13. There's no more boons? There's none more boons allowed, is what you're saying to me. You're telling me this for the first time. Excuse me, 20 point? I saw a 20 point. I saw a 50 pot. I'll live with 16 points from a fisher. I wonder if 2014 would recognize 2025 NL vernacular and be proud of it. I wonder if I pretend to not read that message, you'll waste the rest of your afternoon typing it over and over. Apparently we placed it wrong. Give me that. Give me that one right there. Plus 16. Okay, there's no more boons. There's no more boons. That's why, Bubble, every game should have an undo button. You think 5-year-old you would be proud of yourself eating vegetables for dinner instead of ice cream? I had to explain that to my daughter yesterday. As part of their camp, they made Jell-O. So she had Jell-O in a cup, and she was trying to dip her fingers into it and eat it. And I was like, don't do that. Your hands are dirty. Just wait till we get home and there's a spoon. And then she said, she like tried to put the whole system on trial. She was like, why do you and mommy get to make so many rules and I only get to make one rule? And I said, what's your one rule? And she said, my one rule is when I play, someone has to play with me. And I said, you know what? That's true. That is true. And then she said, why can't I make more rules? And I said, well, when you're older, sorry, I'm stimming to stop the idle animation. I said that when you're older, you can make your own rules. But for now, when you live with mommy and daddy and you're still a little kid, mommy and daddy are going to make all the rules. And then she said, well, I'm going to make my own rules. I said, well, the thing is, though, when you get older, here's the real rub of it. When you get older, you're probably not going to want to eat Jell-O with your fingers because you lose that. Some people might call it childhood whimsy. I call it the inability to delay gratification for even a second to get a tool that would be much more appropriate for the job. All of a sudden, when you're daddy's age, you might be like, I'd rather not eat Jell-O than be forced to eat it with my hands. Guys, I don't think we're getting 40 points out of this, though. I'll be 100% copacetic with you. Yeah, one day you're going to care more about hand stickiness. That's what I'm saying. I mean, possibly. If we could get... oh, no. Hang on, I have to read this. Nothing really to do with what's going on here, but I'm an A320 pilot who just saw the highlight video from 2 years ago where you said you could land a plane after 20 hours of Microsoft Flight Sim, and people generally disagreed. Hopped on here to say I think it's more than doable. In fact, I think if you were paying attention and taking notes, I think you could be trained to a survivable standard in 10 hours on an A320. Obviously, the safety would be reduced, but I give you a 95% chance. Chat, it took 2 years. I was tanking psychic damage for 2 years from people being like, no shot, man. No, this is just like how you thought you could beat a bear in a fight. For 2 years, I waited for some expert to weigh in. Thank you for that. You've saved me. You've upped my aura so bigly. You can't beat a bear. I could beat a panda. And the reason I know, the reason I know I could beat a panda is because people resort to ridiculous conditions when they say why I wouldn't be able to. Pandas are so much stronger than you. Okay, I'm not gonna, it's not gonna be the WWE. I'm not gonna walk up to the panda and go, we're not gonna cinch up, okay? Pandas can run at 30 kilometers an hour. Okay, show me a video. Show me a video of it ever happening. Don't they fall out of trees and die? Thank you, Chiblee. I'm telling you, do I have a higher strength stat than a panda? No, that's ridiculous. Do I have a higher speed stat? Marginally, no. I have a much better stam stat and my wit is off the charts. Compared to a panda. Compared to other people, it's probably, just about average. If I may be demure. But compared to a panda, I mean, it's not even going to be close. Because the other thing is the huge advantage that I have over a panda is that a panda, there's no way to prove to the panda that it's a fight to the death. The panda is not going to be aware of the condition of the battle until it's too late. Until I already got it in a full Nelson. At that point, it's already over. It's over. It's over. If I have to wait 2 years, you're absolutely right. If I have to wait 2 years for a pro panda fighter to verify it, then so be it, man. Whatever, man. Hop field next to you. Have any more boons here? Shrink the next building you place. Gotta be a good place for this, man. Has to be on grass, right? They're literally trolling me, man. Or on rocks. Oh, or on rocks. Well, could put it here for 0, just for fun. You know what? I think it's a great island, man. High score 52-63. I would like to travel to the next island. Build on Rocky. That's got to be like a new PB, man. It's even more. It might be 6,000. It might be 7,000. It might be 10,000. Be honest with me. Is there a leaderboard? That's huge, man. Temperate Sacred Rocks with a harbor pack or Tropical Guild Hall. Break the Sacred Rocks for extra points. We'll take a look anyway. But that is going to do it. This is, well, now you're in my head, okay? Now you're in my freaking head. It's called Islanders New Shores. You got me gaslit so much. I Lost Shores, New Shores, Poly Shores. I don't know, man. Can't search for Islanders leaderboards without getting sports. That's a good point. That's understandable. Thank you again to CoatSync for sponsoring this segment. I had a great time. Islanders New Shores, exclamation point New Shores. Check it out for yourself. It is available now on Steam, where you can visit via the link. It's also on Nintendo Switch. It's also on Xbox. It's also on PlayStation. There's also the original Islanders game, which I said came out a few years ago, but now I want to check. I want to check and see how old I am. It came out in 2019. Holy cow, that's more than a few, man. I think that's more than a few. Thanks again for the sponsorship. I hope you've enjoyed this segment. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and thanks again. Check it out. I had a lot of fun. I love a strategy game that, I mean, listen. Again, not to insult other games, to praise this game, but I'm glad that we live in a world where games like Factorio can exist. Because there really was a market for them in like the 90s on PC, and then the market completely, well, I mean, like AAA companies just stopped making it. And then the rise of indie games allowed it to rediscover the min-maxy type, like, hey, I'm an engineer on sabbatical, I'm going to spend 18 months playing Factorio. I'm glad those kinds of games exist, but I'm also glad that there's strategy games for people who are a little bit more about the vibe farming than just about, oh, you've got iron and copper on the same belts, you know? Because that's a really annoying game to stream, is Factorio. And I appreciate that instead this was basically like, here's a good place to put something. I appreciate that. Thanks again.